everyone one by one, both those people. Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. It's so interesting. You have a different hairstyle in every meeting.
Thank you.
Right. So yes, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Okay. All right. So what do you have prepared for this session?
I have one story to tell. It's a short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please begin.
Yes. Day before yesterday, I was swiping one shot on Instagram. So there was one message there. There was one kid and who had one ball in his hand, and he was standing behind his mom, and it was raining that day. So suddenly, that ball get slipped on from his hand. So he tried to bring that ball, but his
Hmm.
mom was not allow him to bring that ball. Uh, he might be get soaked. That the reason she stopped her. She stopped him. So in all that, he was sad. So he was just staring at that ball because it's a kid, and ball is everything for kid. It is not for like younger, like olders. So we do not understand that. And there was one person who was observing all that situation, and there are a lot of people, but that person is the only one who was observing that all scenario. So he stopped for a few minutes, and he just thought something, that guy, and that guy just come out from that group and hold that ball. He start he like slowly start to come closer to that guy,
Hmm.
to the child, and but he didn't let him that ball. He didn't give that ball to that guy. He try that guy asked him to come out from that room because his mom is not allowing him, and he was like, she's not allowing me, how can I come there? So somehow he let his mom hand and rush out from that room. And there was some people around over there, and everyone was losing in their thoughts. There was one guy, there was one young person, and he gets told by his boss because he didn't submit his project. There was one girl, she was preparing for exam, but her exam was not get cleared yet, but still she was worried when she will crack exam. And there was also young older man who thinking about his like children and family and his health issue. And somewhere everyone was in pain. So they start to looking at that, both of them, like to that guy and to the child, what they are doing. And they just that guy just playing with that ball in rain, and that guy also helping him, and playing with that like child and with that ball. They just lost in that moment. So everyone one by one, both those people are under roof, they start to join them and start to dance at rain, and they do not
Hmm.
care they will get soaked in in rain. Whatever it is, they start to enjoy that moment. So it is actually heartwarming message.
Hmm.
Like even you grew up, it doesn't mean that you are different or you are alien. Just live in a present moment. You know, sometimes we need to break custom, we need to break rules for live a present moment. So it is interesting. So what
Hmm.
do you think on this short? I like that short, and that's the reason I make it as my status on WhatsApp. Yes.
So you saw it on Instagram, so it's a reel, right?
Yeah, there was a short. So I like to watch short, and I just like to provide link, and under that I just tell my opinion, what I think on that. So I like to do that. Yes.
So what is your opinion? Okay, I want to know why did you bring this up and what is it that you like so much about this particular
Yeah.
shot?
mm. Actually, when we are child, we was child. We do not care about anything. We
So in our childhood, okay,
Yes.
you're saying child,
When we
right? So
was
it's
child.
better to say, in our childhood or as a child, that's how you can say it. All right?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. As a child, we enjoy um, life in a moment, and when we start to grow, we start to become mature, and
Hmm.
we start to thinking of people. That if
You
I
start thinking
dance
about people.
in front of everybody.
Hmm.
Yes. If we start to thinking about people, like if I just start to
If
dancing
we
in rain,
start
everyone
thinking about,
consider me as
sorry to interrupt. You don't have to
please.
say I start to thinking about. You won't use the to. When we start thinking about people, instead you can say when we start thinking about what people would think. Okay, right. When we start
Yes.
thinking about what
When
people
we
would think. Yeah.
hmm, when we think of what people about thinking of about it, I missed it. Hmm.
When
Can
we
you repeat?
start thinking, yeah, doing that.
Yeah.
So when we start thinking about what people would think, okay?
Yeah. When we start thinking about what people would think,
Hmm.
nice one. Then we are lost to live present moment. And this short taught us that you must live in a present moment, no
Hmm.
matter what age you are at.
Exactly.
Yes. So just enjoy the present moment. Doesn't matter time, age is just a number.
Very true, very true. So, I mean, yeah, I'm reminded of this quote which says that um, the present is a gift, right? Which is why it is like called present. Did you
Yeah, it's so
understand?
sweet, and it's short
Yeah,
and crispy and nice message. Yeah.
because like that's what like present is a synonym for gift, right? I've brought a present for you. I
Mm,
bought a gift for
yeah.
you. So similarly, like the time that is there right now, the presence is, the present time is a gift, which is why it is called a present. So exactly this is
Yeah.
what it is in short about what you said, and it's very true because at the end of the day I feel like whatever we are thinking about or being anxious about is not in our control. And even if supposing you are stressed about your exam or something of that sort, the solution to that particular stress or problem is in your hand, which you need to do in the present, right? So that is why it is very important to act accordingly and not waste your present thinking about your past or future, right? Instead, live your present, enjoy your present, and that is how you will have a good past or a good future, right?
So are you the kind of person who always live in present?
I am not sure actually. I mean, I could say yes and go on, but again, as far as I feel like, I mean, I love to plan. Okay, so if I'm going somewhere a week later, okay, if we make a plan with friends that okay, let's meet up, let's hang out, next week. So I'll just sit and decide, okay, this time I will leave, I'll wear this dress, I'll put on this nail paint, you know, I'll tie my hair this way, I'll go to this place, I'll buy this item, I'll start checking the menu of that place. So, I'll have everything planned and, all like fantasized and everything in mind a week before itself. Right. And then when finally at the end moment, if the plan gets cancelled, I feel very sad
Yeah.
because I've already planned everything. So I feel like if I'm doing all of that, which means I'm not exactly living in the present, right? I'm planning for the future.
Yes.
So that is something that I do, and so I don't think I live in the present as such. But many a times, like I remind myself to. When we don't realize when we drift off to thinking about our memories or our future
Mm.
and stuff, right? I,
But
I think this, yeah,
it is very difficult to live in present. Like
I know.
I I speak with I talk with a lot of people. I ask the same question. Like are you
Hmm.
the kind of person who live in present, past or future? So no one is. Everyone will just saying sometime. Yes, I live in past because I lost in that memories. Sometime you as I told me that you like to plan things. So somehow we invest ourselves in future, and no one is like I live in present. Even me also not living in present. So yeah, sometimes like
I
right
feel
now
like, yeah, so I feel like these sessions really help me to live in the present. Because when I'm
yes,
talking, I'm actually listening to you, and I'm only focusing on what you are saying and what
yes,
the session is all about, right? See, I did I tell you I got my like a severe mouth ulcer, so because of that I
okay,
couldn't speak. All right, so I decided to give myself some rest so that once it gets healed, I can. So like last week, for one entire week, I did not take any sessions. All right, so first 1 day, 2 days, I felt like, okay, I've taken a break, I'm resting. Okay, because otherwise I used to always like, be in a hurry that, oh, I have a session. And sometimes it used to get exhausting as well. So in that sense it was a good break. But after 2 days I started feeling so restless, as if I have nothing to do, because at the
yes,
moment I'm not like enrolled somewhere. Or so
yeah,
for me the main thing right now is taking sessions. So when suddenly I wasn't taking sessions, either I was being sad about something that happened in the past or worrying about my future. So I feel like when I get that kind of a time where where I basically waste time, when I have nothing else to do, then I think more
yeah,
about my past or my future. But if I'm busy with something, I'll be focusing on the work at hand, or something of that sort. So that is also the reason why I feel like these sessions help me to live in the present. What do you think?
yes. Actually, yes, yes, right. I also agree with you, and I think that living in present moment it is difficult, but somehow we try to live in present moment. So yes. How is your ulcer? Miss, are you recovering from that? Is it?
Yeah, I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be speaking to you, right? I've been taking classes since like 3 days now. So yeah, I was okay by Saturday, and on Sunday I was completely fine.
Hmm.
So from Monday on, I've been taking sessions. So yes, initially it was there, but I was like, let it be, and I kept speaking. So when I didn't give it rest, it kind of aggravated. That is
Yes.
why. So then I was like, okay. See, and it is very difficult because I couldn't eat anything properly. It was on the
Yes.
tongue. So then it is more painful, right? So I couldn't eat, I couldn't speak properly. So it was a little hard for me. But then obviously I knew that it would subside. So I just had to give it some time, right?
Yeah. We need to
Okay.
eat curd in if we get mouth ulcer. So curd help us because it produce like coldness in our body because our body get heated, and that's the reason we get mouth ulcer. Because my sister also get ulcer, mouth ulcer, and she drink milk, and if curd is there, so she also eat curd. So
Recovers.
yeah,
So milk and what?
milk or curd,
Curd.
curd.
If you have
Yes,
that, it will improve your saying.
yes, yes.
Oh.
If you like to drink milk, you can. Otherwise, second option is curd
But
because it
I
is
have heard that you should avoid having sour stuff, and curd is sour, right? So I don't know. Anyway, I mean, maybe next time if it's there, I'll try it out. But yeah, I think it works
yeah.
differently for different people. For some people, something suits. For some people, something
So,
else
are you
suits.
taking medicine
Right.
for that for recovering from
No,
ulcer
no, no.
or?
There was this candid, I don't know, mouth syrup or something. So, like in
Yes,
the
yes, yes.
because I was not
Where
able
we can
to.
apply on mouth.
Ha, so that
Yeah.
is like edible
The-
and stuff. So it's not like cannot like swallow it. But it tasted like that homeo medicine, you know. So that so I used to like put the droplets on like that ulcer, and in 2 days only it subsided. So it was very effective.
Yes. There is also like chewable medicines.
Hmm.
So you can do not miss like just put on your mouth and just it is like a
Right, right. I
hajmola.
usually,
You know
I
hajmola?
usually, huh, I like hajmola. Hajmola helps.
Yes. No, that medicine just like hajmola.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Hajmola would worsen it. Anyways, all right. So with that, we are at the end of this session. Okay. I just have one tip for
Yes.
you. So whenever you make a mistake and when I correct you, please make sure to repeat the correction and then continue speaking. All right. So that is how you learn.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you'll
sure.
end up making the same mistake again and again, right? So if you repeat, it will be helpful for you.
Mm,
Okay.
yes.
All right,
Yeah.
then. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye bye.